Permafrost is ice-like, peaty soils. In its frozen state, it lies dormant and harmless, but global warming is thawing it, poking a sleeping bear of carbon and methane. A vast belt around the top of the world of potential warming gases so huge it's calculated in thousands of billions of tons. And the more of it that is released, the more warming it will do, the more that will be released.
So going from here to the east, we would go to Finland, and we would get to Russia, Siberia, Canada, Alaska, Greenland, and come around to Norway, and then we'd be right back here.
So that entire landscape, the soil, the peat under our feet is frozen in permafrost.
Yeah, now in the mountains here we have permafrost, but it's a different type of soil. The peatlands are primarily in these areas where you see these mires in the valley down here.
Keith Larson is an ecologist. He's devoted the last decade to understanding how climate change is altering the vast wilderness of the subarctic.
We're 200 kilometers north in the Arctic Circle, close to a village called Abisko, where there's been a scientific research station since 1913, so kind of almost spanning most of the modern climate change.
Scientists here have accumulated over a century's worth of data that sheds light on how fast the permafrost is releasing carbon dioxide and methane. The ground is now sinking where the ice is thawing.
We're actually in a permafrost mire where the soil below our ground is peat, but some of that peat is permanently frozen, or it used to be permanently frozen. And I'm elevated right here, and that's because not only is there permafrost deep down in that peat soil, but there's ice, and that ice essentially lifts the soil.
Okay.
So where you're standing, the ice is melting, as well as the permafrost thawing. If we go back in time, everything was elevated here. Then gradually, as we warmed our planet, it became this cotton grass type habitat. It's quite spongy.
You can hear it squelch under you as well.
Yeah, exactly.
The release of gases to the atmosphere is now so pronounced you can see it with the naked eye.
This is a thaw pond. The permafrost is quite visual here because, right now what we're seeing are these bubbles coming up right now. And even when we don't disturb it, every once in a while, you just get this little burp of gases coming up.
Releasing the locked up gases from just the top 3 meters of permafrost would be the equivalent of burning every forest on the planet 3 times over.